Hey, my friend, I want to bring something really exciting to you. I'm excited about it. It's been a while since I have posted, but I have something called Create What You Know. This is how you turn what you know into a digital product. And this all came about just a few days ago. A colleague of mine who needs to make a pivot, as we all are. We're in the grant writing space. And so for many years, we have relied upon funds, and some of those funds are being delayed, and she just needed to pivot, and she asked me if I could give her something simple that she could plug into to create her own digital product from years and years of knowledge that she already has. And so as I created it for her, then I went and filled out the worksheet that I'm going to tell you about here in a minute. I filled it out, took my time, and I like creating things. I like programming. I love writing. I love reading. And so I created this document called Turn What You Know into a Digital Product by following this very worksheet that I gave her to create her very first digital product. So this is something that is good for, you know, something, you are passionate about something, you are purposeful about something, you have years of expertise in your job or in your ministry, whatever it is. You're a mentor, you're a coach, you're wanting a particular type of product to go before you. You know, you may be a speaker, mentor, coach, teacher. And as you go out and speak or teach, what have you, you have this digital product that you can direct people to. And as you are marketing online or offline, you have a digital store where you people can go to and they can purchase your digital product or digital products. And I really like what I put together. So that's just in a nutshell. You're wanting to create your own digital product. There is master resale rights. There is private label rights. I have purchased those. And what I have found is AI, as I tell my students and parents, AI cannot think and feel for you. You're going to get out of AI what you put into it. AI is more of a assistant. It's more of a editor. It's more of something that's going to help you organize your thoughts, but you are the driver. You are the main one that's in control. You are the creator. And so I tell people there's nothing wrong with master resale rights. There's nothing wrong with private label rights because those are products that are already put together for you. All you need to do is go in, depending on what the original author rules that they've set up, but you may just need to change a title or an image. And there may be some of those type of MRR or PLR products where you can say this is in the industry or this is in the field that I want, and you can tweak it or totally revamp it. This is for individuals who you have something. So I take you through from chapter 1 through chapter 6. What you're doing, you're going from a knowledge inventory all the way down to your finished product. Yes, you're going all the way down. And this is more of a jump start to what type of product can you create? I created an ebook slash workbook. I wanted this to be something for you to hit the ground running. I know you don't want to purchase something and then it takes you many, many days to do. This is something that you can do in one setting. You could do this in one setting. Okay, but I take you through these initial steps. And so by the time you get from chapter 1 to chapter 6, that's what you're going to post into ChatGPT. I give you a prompt, you put that prompt in, and then you paste in everything that you have answered from chapters 1 through chapter 6. Okay, and then that's going to give you your product. I also briefly show you what I use. I use Google Docs. I show you how I create my cover page, my image for my digital store. And I even show you, and this is on video, I show you how I created it. And it's really brief because that's not what it's really about. This product is about you coming forward with the type of product that you want to bring to the marketplace. Because oftentimes you've done multiple things, even things that, let's say you coordinated your wedding. You can create a digital product around that. But you've done so many things. This is going to help you hone in on what can you create the first product. And then if you have so many ideas, it's going to help you prioritize which one of those you should lead with. Okay. And it's all going to be up to you. But I have an overview of a walkthrough video that's going to show you that. So, what are you getting? You're getting the workbook, it's in PDF form. You're also getting the worksheet. So, I took myself and answered all of those questions through the workbook, and I show you that from my worksheet. Okay? It's pretty amazing. So I show you how I came up with this very product of turn what you know into a digital product. Okay. So I give all that to you, the worksheet, um, the PDF, the ebook workbook, the worksheet that I created, and you have an overview video. Okay. So it's not priced very high, but I don't want that to deter you. This is very valuable. And if you're willing to go step by step and put this information within here, you can have a product. Let me tell you why this is just so important right now. I mentioned earlier that many of us are pivoting, but people have always pivoted. I used to have teachers who I see them doing one profession and now they're doing something different. It's because something happened in their profession and they had to make a pivot. And we never know what age we're going to be as far as making a pivot. But I really like what we're doing here as far as creating what you know. Why this is so important, and I'm going to be talking about this over several videos, but this is so important for you to do is because you know your professionalism, you know the ups and downs, you know what you've overcome, and there's so many different products that you can create from your life experience, from your life's work up to this point. And it's not just about you creating a product, it's not just about you making money from these digital products, but it's about taking your experience and helping someone else solve their problem. So you've overcome and you have a solution to a problem that you once had. Now you want to be that solution provider for the person who has the problem so they can overcome, if that makes any sense. Another thing that I look at this as well, I go into teams. People call me from small to large companies, and there's something they're wanting their team to be more synergistic, more cohesive. And I come in and I'm able to say some things that maybe the supervisor or the managers cannot say. And it's not bad things, but I bring in all of these different digital worksheets that I have created down through the years. And I use those. So there's one that I created on what don't you know? And I take people through that. And then we end up with some gratitude and some worksheets on that. Well, I provide those worksheets to these companies so that they can continue to work on them because they have paid me for that. Sometimes I'll go to a conference and I'm presenting, but I'm not getting paid to present. But what happens is when I present and I give people my information or I send them to my digital store, that's how I can generate extra income. So there's so many different ways that you can go with this, but this is definitely for the mentors, the coaches, the teachers, individuals who have worked in a profession and you know it, by heart. And that's another thing I wanted to mention to you. When you know something and you're continuing to learn your profession, there's no writer's block. The only block that you may come against is how you're going to organize it, but that's where your assistant, Chat GPT, can come in. All right. And I'll also end with this, and then I'll tell you where you can go and get the workbook. Chat GPT, and this is what I put in my workbook, is not the creator. You are. So when you go through this, don't just be like, oh, write this for me. No, you're answering. And so by the time you get down to that final chapter and before you paste it into Chat GPT, your whole vibe is going to be intertwined in all of this. Your whole sentiment on how you do things, what's important to you, is going to be in this. And it's going to be very easy for ChatGPT to help you organize that. Then once you do that, you're going to look in there, and if there's some phrases that you wouldn't normally say, because I tell Chat GPT, do not add anything to what I'm doing and do not take anything away, because this is me. I'm just looking for you to help me with edits. I'm looking for you to help me with if it makes sense to the reader, things like that. So this is going to be your own product with you using Chat GPT as an assistant. So I'm very excited for you. I'll be back with more videos talking about this. There's a link in the video description where you can go over to my digital store and you can get it. Don't let this low price deter you. It really is valuable. I had to price it at something, but I don't want it to be something where it's going to break the bank, or not that it would, because I don't know what's in your pocket, but I'm just saying, don't let the low price deter you. I'm really onto something. I'm very excited. The person who received it, ecstatic, and that gave me the epiphany. Maybe this is something that I can lead with, because I too need to lead with some things as well online, just like I do offline. So with that, and without further ado, click the link and start your journey on creating what you know. This is how you turn what you know into a digital product. All right. Many blessings.